Peace balling back with another video. And I wanted to talk about this situation, even though everybody knows by now that Dennis Schroeder was suspended for 3 games. And I just thought this was a funny situation that went down between him and Luka. I mean, apparently these guys been going back and forth on the court, and we thought it was just the one incident in the last matchup they had. But apparently these guys got a little bit of history. But Sharania, he had reported a few days back that the NBA has suspended Sacramento Kings guard Dennis Schroeder for 3 games for confronting and attempting to strike another player 40 minutes after the Kings lost to the Lakers in LA on December 28th. Now, you can see there they don't mention the player, but pretty much shortly after that report, everyone on the internet revealed that it was Luka. And I believe it based on seeing clips of these guys arguing and going back and forth. Now, there's allegedly a lot of things out there that Luka may have said to provoke Dennis Schroeder to want to put paws and feet, hands on Luka. But this is a couple of things that I heard. First of all, they're saying that Luka called him the B word multiple times. They're saying that throughout the course of the night, throughout the game, trash talk going back and forth. And they said that Luka called this man the B multiple times. Also, what is alleged that pretty much is a rumor at this point. I don't want to report this as fact, but I'm gonna put this out there. They also said that he made fun of Schroeder for basically passing up on that $84 million contract offer that he had from the Lakers, and he turned it down and ended up betting on himself. And I think he went to another team and ended up making not even 10% of that on another contract. And everyone pretty much makes fun of Dennis for that because Schroeder hasn't seen money nowhere near that since. I mean, I don't know why he thought he was so much more valuable than that. But if that's the case that Luka said that, I could see why Schroeder was mad. But to be honest with you, man, I mean, come on, Dennis. You trying to find this dude after the game like you a goddamn bounty hunter. You looking for this man at all costs, after the game. You trying to see if he really about what he was saying. Now, part of me, I feel Dennis Schroeder because a lot of people get on this internet, and a lot of people say things to you when they know they have some kind of security. In this case, the security blanket is the fact that you on camera, you on national TV, you in a basketball game. Obviously, you feel like you can talk trash because we're in a setting to where it's not really conducive for me to just rock your jaw right now. So Schroeder feel like Luka was being a coward by talking all that mess in front of the cameras and doing all this during a basketball game. But Schroeder wanted to know when all this stuff is gone, when the cameras is gone, when the game is over, and we face to face and we man to man, will you say some of the same stuff? And that is what he attempted to do when he found Luka. Now apparently Luka wasn't about it, and nothing ensued. Nothing really took place. But the fact that Schroeder kind of messed up his bag, is I don't know. I just don't like it. But maybe this is the price that you have to pay to get your respect. We don't know how things quite ended, but from reports they saying that DeAndre Ayton got in between the two and kind of had to drag Schroeder away from Luka. That's how mad Dennis was. So, listen, I just thought this situation was funny. Now, when you look at Dennis Schroeder, do we really think, guys, and I'm asking the chat and anybody who may stumble upon this video and is listening in, do we really think Dennis Schroeder is going to actually beat up Luka? I mean, I'm not saying Luka can fight. I mean, let's look up Dennis Schroeder's size. Okay, so Dennis Schroeder, the man is 175 pounds, bro. 6'1", 175. Luka's what, 6'8", or 6'7", and easily somewhere around 230, 240. I just don't know that would knock that man out or do what you think. But the side of me that respects Schroeder is when a man is talking trash, sometimes it's just like what you want to do then. Sometimes it's like that. Like sometimes your brain will take you to that level. Like you're tired of getting disrespected. I don't care if we in a sport. I don't care if we at the bus station. I don't care if we at a restaurant. At some point, you keep on talking and you keep on saying stuff to me. It's gonna be what you want to do. Then you keep on insulting me. You keep on throwing out b words. What is it gonna be? Are you gonna keep talking or are you going to do something? And it can infuriate you. But the other side of me is saying, Dennis, first of all, bro, you small as hell. Second, you a grown man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, adults really shouldn't be trying to throw hands, especially when you in the league. And you gotta understand. This is just my opinion. Adam Silver is not about to let nobody touch Luka. I'm gonna be real. Luka's one of the faces of the league. Certain guys like Luka, Wemby, LeBron, they're not getting touched. You touch them, bro, of course you getting suspended. You damn near should be happy they didn't ban your ass from the league. And this is just how I look at it. I'll probably put some footage in here and show you guys how they was bantering back and forth, but it's no real footage of the actual altercation. I wish it was. Everybody wants to see this. But we just found it weird that one random night, it was just tweeted out by Shams. Dennis Schroeder is suspended for 3 games for altercation. We like, what happened? So that was the situation. 40 minutes after the game, I guess Dennis Schroeder put on his clothes and he went to go pursue Luka and went to see if Luka was about that life. Now I already know Luka ain't really trying to throw hands. Luka is that guy that, in my opinion, he likes to talk trash on the court. It fuels him. It gets him going, makes him want to play harder, and he celebrates. He talks trash to guys. I've seen him do it on the court. But Schroeder, it really got to him. And sometimes that's the point of trash talking. You know, that's the point, to get into your opponent's head, and make them kind of not even really be focused on the game as much. They just want to attack you and go after you personally. I just thought this was funny, and I had to make a video about this, even though this is a few days late. Listen, man, I do understand where Schroeder is coming from. At a certain point, bro, stop talking to me. Let's do something. It will make you that mad. It just will. Sometimes it's not enough for us to keep bantering back and forth. Sometimes let's just take it there. And it's certain things when you say it to a man, he gonna try to go there. First of all, calling dudes the B word, that's out of bounds, bro. Because to me, basically, when you call a man that, in y'all opinion, what are you basically saying about that person? You either saying they scary, they the P word, they won't do nothing. It's basically a call to action. It's basically a call to action, y'all. And so Schroeder, he wanted to answer that call to action, and he got himself suspended for it. But I do want to get you guys' thoughts and opinions on this. Just wanted to make a quick video. Listen, Schroeder, do I think he was going to whoop Luka ass? Hell no. Did he slap the shit out of him? That's what they saying. I don't know. That's what's being alleged. Do I personally think so? Probably not. I feel like it got broken up. Too many people around, and Luka getting protected by the goddamn FBI damn near when it comes to the NBA's protection. But listen, this is a lesson, man. Some of y'all got to just stop talking. But at the end of the day, it is a sport, and trash talk goes on a lot throughout this game. And if Schroeder's gonna be getting triggered like that, I mean, a lot of people's gonna be getting in your head, because you better believe that's not going to be the first time or last that people is going to be calling you the B word and saying all type of different stuff about you. I'm pretty sure some people didn't talked about your hairline when it was bad. Some people didn't got on you. You know what I'm saying? For being a dark skinned individual. I already know that that has happened before. So y'all put y'all thoughts and opinions in the comments, man. Who you guys actually think will win in the fight between these two? if they did fight. Maybe Schroeder can fight. He's just a much smaller man. So Luka probably wouldn't even have to do much to win against this dude. Kind of just push him away, you know, kind of just slap the hell out of him a couple good times, and it could be curtains for Dennis. But yeah, what's y'all thoughts, man? Who was in the wrong here? Do y'all think Luka took it too far with the trash talk, or do y'all think Dennis Schroeder is being a little bit sensitive here? Y'all let me know. Like, share, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, man. I'm out of here. I'm gone.